recognition of the contribution to the first ever Makueni Innovation Challenge. I think it's a very bold and great step that we're witnessing today. Many years this county has struggled with being ahead, and right now it's one of the recognized counties that is doing many fast things and being a top county. The challenge for me means that a new era has arrived, a new way of solving problems, a new way of looking at challenges as opportunities as opposed to just looking at them as things that stop us from being able to progress forward. I feel very privileged that I'm part of this, but also in addition to that, that we have a tech and innovation hub in Makueni. 20 years ago, this would not be anything that you dream about. Um, and to also see the quality of innovations that have come to the fore today and those that have been awarded as well, and to also recognize the process that has gone in the back end to make this possible and the many people that worked on this. I'm utterly impressed by the cooperation among the team that is working in Makueni Hub to make to make this a success, but also the commitment by the county government to spur innovation and technology and put it forward. As you've heard, this is the first county to invest in a hub in the country. And that shows the commitment of the government in reaching out the needs of the young people, but as well as moving innovation forward. We're told to go to school to study because education is key to success, and this is the only way we're going to make it into the future. And we did that. Those were the only options available. There was nothing else. Makueni was a dry county. There was no water. I was in Makueni Boys here, ended up in Makueni Boys, and we struggled with water for many years. And all we had to do was to put hard work in education to get out. And this is only how we made it. After we left here, it's when we met other stories like innovation, technology, and sort of started to explore those areas. I'm glad to come back here 20 years after that time, almost 20 years after that time, and to see that we have more options on the table in terms of solving the problems of poverty and injustice that affect our communities. I'm glad to see a technology hub here. I'm glad to see innovators working on solutions that solve these problems. We are not only relying on education. We are now relying on innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology in addition to that to solve the problems that persist in our societies. I appreciate the county government for taking lead in supporting an innovation challenge, but also in setting up a hub like this one. I thank you very much, and I wish you a great day ahead. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much. Great.
When we began discussing this sometimes in February, we did not know so many things. But because of the commitment and the support from the countrywide, the Association of Countrywide Hubs, we were able to learn. And I want to thank Mwalimu Greg because of holding our hand, and Savio and the entire team for holding our hand and helping us come to the end of it all.
Mwalimu Greg, thank you for saying this is the way to go. It's not sun, but we can actually innovate to use sun as one of our, because we have sun throughout the year. Waziri Education and ICT and Sports mentioned that there are jobs that in future are not there, but they are going to be created. And they are going to be created by you young people that I saw that you are very, very committed. I want to thank the people that supported us. Of course, the government of Makueni, the Communication Authority, the Mwalimu Grades, who else? Those who also financed us. I want to thank them in advance. I'm delighted to be standing here today to usher the first award ceremony of Makueni Innovation Challenge 2021 with the theme Economic Recovery amidst COVID-19.
there's an opportunity for other counties to come and learn from Makueni, and I think that the devolution conference that's happening should be one moment where we can showcase what we've done in this county in a very proud manner. I'm looking forward to that. In addition to that, I do think governments need to think what they mean when they say that they're going to spur employability, when they're going to create opportunities for young people, they need to rethink that. And as opposed to just going around and promising blanket that will create 5,000 jobs or that kind of stuff, invest in a space like this, or invest in systems and challenges like what we've done, because those have the potential of creating thousands of jobs. Each innovation here, if it gets to scale, would employ up to 300 people if it goes to scale, right? That is perhaps much more than what a county can promise in terms of creating jobs. So how can, I feel county governments have a responsibility to invest in innovation hubs with the idea that they will support the scaling up of these innovations so that they create jobs for many more people out there, and that would solve a big of the problem that we have in terms of youth and unemployability. Innovation thrives in problems.
Yes.
Where there are more problems, innovation can create more solutions. And those solutions can scale to become businesses that are sustainable. In the rural area, you find many more problems than you would actually find in the city, because those have already been solved by other innovators who've been there before. So I would encourage our innovators to look at themselves as front runners in a space that is underexplored in the villages down here, because these kind of pains, when solved for the people, they pay for them, and that creates business at the local ecosystem.
Yeah.
And the people here are willing to take up solutions because of the limited nature of opportunities.
Yes.
They're willing to take new solutions and even adopt them faster for as long as they meet their pain.
Yes.
I think the biggest opportunity actually lies here,
yes.
and it is for people like the county government and other investors in social impact to look at how do they support these young people as opposed for them to take up flights to Nairobi, actually innovate within the rural ecosystem. And that's my vision actually, to come and work with innovators in the rural place and create businesses that are functional. I think there's an increased attention on Africa as a continent, at this point in time, and if you watch carefully you will see it. Why is World Bank so easy coming to lend money for this ecosystem? Why is America, why is Asia, why is China so interested in Africa as a continent? Because they see the opportunity.
Yeah.
How do we prepare ourselves better? Is for us to start to see the opportunities that are there, or the challenges as opportunities, so that we are not always surprised by these big these interests from these global interests when they come over here, and then they exploit the same opportunities that we've been looking at but we've not been exploiting fully. And this for me is a very key thing. How do we readjust our thinking? How do we reposition ourselves to take advantage of the opportunities that are here locally, as opposed to waiting for other people to come and exploit them? This is where our government investment should come in. This is where partnerships should come in. This is where education, that spurs excitement and curiosity in young people. I'm glad that our curriculum is moving in the direction of competency-based education, because that spurs the innovation that we need at a younger age, where you know what's your competency and you focus on that and you become the best that there is for that. And therefore I feel we need to be prepared best by changing our own mindset, by showcasing what works, by praising M-Pesa day and night, because it has solved many pains of urban and rural people and companies and governments and that kind of stuff, just for an example, and many other innovations that have come out of this space. And so the best we can prepare is by changing our mindset that our challenges are opportunities. Well, my parting shot is big up Makueni Challenge 2021. I can't wait to see 2022 and how it will look like, and I also can't wait to see how the innovations that have come top 17 scale up. Thank you very much, and see you on the next one.